Well, this is me at Sannox, starting my walk. I'm going to walk up there, I hope. Looks pretty steep. In fact, you can't see how you can get up there, but I'm sure you can, so I'm going to give it a go. Well, this is me at the very start of the walk. Starting walking up Glen Sannox, then I'm going up to the left, up to a very steep slope, then hopefully across the ridge up to North Goatfell. There's a few more photographs on the way, I'm sure. This marker post is actually one of two. There's one slightly further up the hill. If I can turn around, you'll see it. These were used to measure ship speed. These are marker posts when you line up, and there's another two just further north on the coast. It's a measured mile, and when ships did the trials on the Clyde, this is where they did it. The Queen Mary in the 1930s did its measured mile trial, speed trials off Arran, and these are two of the marker posts. Still here. Don't know if they're still used though. Here's another view of the topmost marker post, but also looking up into Glen Sannox. Curvor, got clouds around it just now, and up toward the castles and the Witch's Step, some clouds there as well. I'm sure they're going to burn off. Quite a view. Would be better if Curvor was there, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm going up to the left here, up the side of this burn. Curvor might be clearing, not sure. Some lovely little waterfalls in the little gorge here. Well, I think this is where I crossed the burn. Not 100% certain, but it's easier to cross here anyway. I think I see a path on the other side, so I'm going to head for that. I don't know if you can hear it just now. It's stopped. There's a cuckoo over in the tree somewhere over there. Stop just now, maybe catch it. Can hear it now. Nearly at the foot of the next steep bit. I'm already up about 500 feet. A few more to go to get up to the top. Pretty clear now, the cuckoo. I'm about 500 feet now. Getting to a steeper bit. Been relatively easy so far. I think definitely so far. The next bit looks pretty steep, although it doesn't go straight up the slope behind me. It goes up and then goes along at an angle. Then it goes straight up. Anyway, more photos from the top. Another nice little waterfall. Looking up there, big corrie that I think I walk a little bit into. I think that's called the Devil's Punch Bowl. I think so. Anyway, onward and upward. Looking back where I've come up the side of that burn, you can see Butte over there, and the wee Cumbria. A wee bit of Millport I think as well. Yet more little waterfalls. Soon be up in the corrie. And that's nice. Well, stop for a rest, this bit's a wee bit steeper. if I can vaguely see the path going up over that shoulder, hopefully I'll have my breath back by then. And if I turn round into the wind, you can see where I've come from. So down there you can see the measured mile posts that I passed, and a bit of Corrie golf course. Well, as you can see, I'm a good bit up. Going to traverse across the edge of this peak, and then I think there's a fairly steep bit. Got to climb over some boulders, but I should manage that. If I don't like it, I'll just turn around and have a nice walk. Anyway, not too much out of breath. Maybe losing that weight's helped. Anyway, enough rest, let's go for it. My path goes up round that corner, and just to show how high up I am already, and you can hear the cuckoo again, possibly. Well, this path actually got me up pretty quickly and relatively easily. Just zigzagging across the front of the hill. Maybe I could call it a mountain by now. As far as I'm aware, that path's just a dead end to give you a view, but and I have to go up to the left here, which looks interesting, but not too bad. I should manage it. You can see a way down into the valley. In Sannox. You couldn't even see this path when you're down there. You wonder how you get up here. Well, I did actually go down the path just a little to see if I could see round. You can see Kirvor quite well up there. Then if I sweep round, it's up to the castles. And down onto a really steep bit now, but there seems to be a path through all of these slabs, which so far are not actually as difficult as I anticipated. And boy, we're up pretty high. Well, you recall I thought it wasn't too hard. That last bit was quite difficult to get up. Flat slabs of rock and having to edge across them. No exposure, but interesting to say the least. Anyway, I'm almost at the top. Keep on getting pings. I think on the phone I'm beating my target. Not too much you can add to that view, is there? And here's me thinking I was just getting to the top. Damn. I don't think the camera actually catches this, but that is a long way down. And this maybe does capture it. This is me at the top of First peak, can't pronounce it. I think in Gaelic it's the Maiden's Breast. But what a view. And not too much wind. I'll try and go all the way around. Although this next bit's into the sun. Back up. Quite spectacular. Hopefully you can see the view behind me. Fantastic view of Kirvor. This is really good spot for a view here. I can see all the way across to Millport, Largs, way up the Clyde. See all the hills up at Arica, though it's getting a bit misty there. And I can see these mountains behind us in Arran, Kirvor, castles. Fantastic view. Anyway, I think there's one or two more good views further along this ridge. So let's go and have a look at them. Right, I've got to get up there, which is quite a distance. We'll have a good view the whole way. It's a bit windier here, so you might not hear me so well. But those couple of bits I have to go over. A little bit more intimidating from here. However, got here so far. This is me at the top of the second peak. Or top, I don't know, it's not a peak. But let's just say there's not a lot of top. It's pretty narrow. And it goes down pretty quickly on both sides. Anyway, one more to go up over, around, and then up to the top there. Well, that's the two ferries over there, one coming and one going, and that looks like a cruise liner, a cruise ship coming. I don't know if I'm zooming in on it or not, it's hard to see. Not a bad view from here. Bit windier here. You can see down there's a long way down. Another look at the view. Too good to miss, really. Well, I know when I was going up it, I said I don't know how I'm going to go up it. I've been up it, but I don't know how to go up it either, because that looks very steep. So does all the hills round about. Quite spectacular. Still don't know how I got up it. Hopefully it's not too windy. You can hear me. That's a long way down, a couple of thousand feet I think. Not a bad view. This is probably the highest in this bit that I'm up. We're walking along the path, and then I've got to climb up to the top of Goatfell, but it's not too far. Anyway, I'm going to stop and have some sandwich here as well. So we'll be seeing you later. The ferry just going back. Nice cool breeze. Really, it's just view after view when you get up here. Amazing. Well, this is one of those, it's a hell of a long way down, rocks I'm standing on. Bit breezy. Goatfell over there. Quite a few people on the top. Don't think it's as quiet as I am up here. You can see over to Hunterston there. Niles on the way back, and it's windier. And Brodick, whole island. And go Caledonian Niles back again. I hear voices. Can't see anyone. The wind died a bit. This is North Goatfell I'm coming up to now. As I go around you can see Goatfell in the distance. I think the dinner table might be full up there and I don't have a booking. So lunch is going to be up here. That's me at the top of North Goatfell. I would have come up here if I'd gone the other route. I think mine was quite exciting. Somebody down there climbing. Then I look down and see Glen Rosa. Long walk down there. And round to a very busy Goatfell. That's me at the top of North Goatfell. More cracking views. Kirvor, castles. One or two people about. Unfortunately it's very busy up at the top of Goatfell. Anyway, it's nice enough here, so I'll stay here and have my lunch. That's it, lunch is over. Goatfell's next. I don't know who built this in the front of it, but it's right in the middle of the path. That's slightly better. Built that tower right in the middle of the path to the top. I've just come around that. It's North Goatfell, that's where I had my lunch. It's Kirvor and the castles. Came up that ridge there, although you can't see the really jagged bit. Well, unfortunately the sun's away, so the view's still there, but it looks a wee bit better when it's sunny. That was one of the other possibilities. Ben Newish, Ben Tarson and Ben Cablane I think it's called. That's for another day. Well, right on cue, out comes the sun. Last view from the top. I'm just about to head down. It's turned really nice again. Heading down now. You can see it's quite steep. See Broadick there? It's really steep, this bit. Gets you down to there and then you can stretch your legs a wee bit more. And follow that path the whole way down. That's the ferry I hope to get back. It's going to sail across, take an hour to sail across to Ardrossan. Then it'll take 20 minutes or so to pack up, and then it'll be another hour to get back, and I think it's 6 o'clock it sails, so I have about 2.5 hours to get down there. Hopefully I can make that. That's looking back up at the summit. Some people coming down, there's a whole group of kids going up. I think there's some outward bound thing. Some people coming down, but there's a whole group of kids going up. I think they're on some outward bound course. It may not look like it, but there's a path through all these boulders. Now I need to just follow that path all the way down. All the way across the moor, down round the corner. Don't know how far away that is, how long it'll take. Hopefully no longer than half an hour, but we'll see. It's currently 10 to 4, so let's see if we can get there by 20 past. I'm a good bit down now, still got a long way to go. That's looking up. It's Goatfell, top up there. That's where we've come down. There's some people coming down behind us. There's a path to come down. Looking up, Goatfell, and you're starting to see Ben Newish and the other mountains. I didn't think I made my 10 past 4, but not far off. Still on target to catch the boat, I hope. Another view back up the path. Girl there sticking her feet in the cold water. And round again. That's where I have to get to. I think I've got about an hour and a half to get there. When we get in that boat though? First gate I've come to. I think this is to keep the deer out. I think there's deer in the north end of the island, but none in the south. So I'll go into the deer, leaving the deer infested part and going into the southern part, no deer. Pretty much the last look back up at Goatfell from the path. Be in the woods shortly, and then it'll be down on the beach before I see it again. Well, that's me down at the beach. I reckon I've got about 40 minutes to walk along over there to the ferry terminal. So walk along the beach, part of the golf course, and should make it. Might even have time for an ice cream, but that might be a bit hopeful. So make my way along the beach. I think I could see the boat, but I'm not very sure. Way there, come around, and looking back, it looks as though I get the best of the day. Starting to look a bit cloudy up there.